Here's a thought about our rate of failure. You know, a baseball player that fails 60% of the time they step up to the plate would be an historically brilliant baseball player. There's only a few baseball players that have ever hit 400. Most of them hit about 250. So that means they fail 75% of the time they step up to the plate. Failure is a part of the process. And boy, that is so true in photography too. We had better be comfortable with the idea of failure, or photography is not for you. Here's a good example. And by the way, I consider myself a fairly successful photographer. I hope that's not bragging, but I've published 20 some odd folios, a dozen or more chapbooks, 120 projects in my personal PDF publication of Kokoro. I've written 13 books. I've had my work in a monograph. Pretty successful photographer. But yet, when I look at my statistics, wow. Last year, for example, I failed 97% of the time. That is to say, only 3% of the images that I photographed in 2018 have ever been used in a finished project. The year before, it was 96% failure. 4% of those were ever used in a finished project, or printed or matted or framed or whatever. Statistically, the 5 years before that, yikes, 96% failure. Only 4% of those images that I photographed were ever used anywhere. Failure is a part of the process. It doesn't make any difference how often we fail. What counts is how often we succeed. And if failure is a part of the process, then maybe the strategy is just to get to work and accept the fact that even those who fall flat on their face are at least moving forward.